Hello world, it is me. I am here to make a video response to the Lex Man talking about this whole YWC drama bullshit. And you and I, both of us have been kind of around the block with this bullshit, pretty much saying the same thing. Really, first things first, starting off with like two people being in a relationship. They're in Canada. The state ages are like 16 and whatnot, and there you go. That's that. And it's their life, not yours. Let them fucking be. Just that simple. And then let's see what else happens. People also, nowadays are bitching just because people aren't making wrestling videos, or people have to attack people just because of like, whatever reason, for some reason, whether it's race, color, creed, religion, whatever. People just attack people for no reason. Here's the deal, people. Think about how stupid you sound and look if somebody in real life you actually knew saw that you were doing this. Think about that shit before you even try. Think about everything you're saying and think about how you're presenting yourself as a person. Doing this whole drama thing among YouTube, it makes all of us wrestling fans look bad if this is the quote unquote YouTube wrestling community. And, people are just all bitching and whining just over because, somebody says something about this guy or somebody says something about that guy. And yet, like, I'm going to kick your ass if I ever come see you, blah, 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 blah. Think about how stupid you sound, people. Really think about that. You are talking shit about a person you know in real life you're never going to meet. You're never going to meet this person in real life. It's not going to happen. Y'all are acting as if this is some big thing, some huge thing, and yet, y'all are hyping up stuff that is never going to happen. Stop doing that bullshit. Stop making drama videos, basically. I guarantee you, if I was going to make a drama video, like you said, Lex, man, I would probably be a lot more popular. But the thing is, I don't give a fuck about being popular. I keep it real. I'm me. I'm a guy who, for the next few months, is going to come up here and talk wrestling. And shit like this. This is exactly why I'm not making wrestling videos. Let me get into great detail. Instead of making this a super long vid, let's get this shit out the way. Number one, the politics on YouTube. People will kiss ass and do anything these days just to get a plug from like Spinnernet or Truth Slayer or LV or Instant Classic 8 or anybody. And what cracks me up is there's these quote unquote positions in the YWC where there's jobbers, there's mid carders, there's main eventers. Are you people that fucking stupid? Do you have to be like for real? Like, how many times have I said this? This YWC shit isn't real. We are all wrestling fans who just talk wrestling. How many fucking times can I say that? All right, let's see. What's my second biggest problem? I would really only have to narrow it down to this one too. If you say something good or say something bad, like I said before about a wrestling promotion or a wrestler or whatever, good or bad, you get your ass chewed out either way. You get flamed like no tomorrow. People need to stop this flaming shit because you keep flaming people, you're never going to get. You wonder why wrestling fans are never listened to and are never taken seriously. This is the exact reason why. And people also have been telling me, man, you could save the YWC, you could bring it back if you really tried. Nah, the YWC, as far as I'm concerned, has never really been existent to me like it used to be. People having friendly debates and discussions back in those days about 4 or 5 years ago. Somewhere along the line, it just died out. It just wasn't cool anymore. And, and the last thing I'm going to talk about basically is me. People are like, DOZ, what the fuck? How can you not be making wrestling videos anymore after this period of time? I don't have the passion like I used to. It's just plain and simple as that. I've watched wrestling full time, like I said before, about 15 years. I've seen all this shit that I need to see, and I just don't have really anything I want to talk about. It is not the end of the fucking world. Here's the things you can do if you people want to see me talk wrestling so bad. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, go to WrestlingRevolution.com because that's going to be my main thing. That's where I'm headed actually, is over there. And you never know when I'm going to say something. You never know. I'm not going to tell anybody. You will never know when I've got something to say. And for people who like to hear me talk video games and real life issues, like I said before, go sub to my personal page down below. It is not the end of the world, guys. What I also cannot stand is whenever somebody announces, like, oh, they're done doing wrestling and whatnot, people just go anal about this bullshit too. People act as if it is the end of the world when you stop doing that. If people want to make vids on something else and open up new channels and do that, let them do it. Just because, like, all right, if I'm not talking wrestling anymore, so be it. There will be somebody better than me at doing this shit. And I could already name a list of people who are better. Del X-Man is better. Good mic work is better. LV is better. Instant Classic 8 is better. MXL Disturb is better. Gilbert Blaze is better. There are people who are better at this shit than I am. Undertaker 010 is better. I'm just a guy that comes up here and says what he says and gets the fuck off. That's how it is. So, anyway, just wanted to vent and say what I had to say. So, once again, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, go to WrestlingRevolution.com, and go sub to my personal page if you want to hear me talk video games and real life issues and other stuff. And I will see you all later. Peace out.